It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside. Sorry. I've heard a thing from Yuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Wishing what Sayuri said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? The music stopped. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. I decided to visit Sayuri for Yuri comes over. That was a Markiplier reference if we don't get it. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayuri's in one of the first floors. I simply sit up in her room. It's already strange of her not to greet me. I head up to her bedroom. Sayuri? Hi, Max. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see you today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Max. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's just my fault. If I didn't get so weak and influence my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. And you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri! I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? Unless something happened to you, there's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Oh, hold on, I'm getting deja vu. Hold on, I had a dream about this. Holy shit, this is deja vu. Sorry. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sure gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Monix, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing me for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You really are just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Monix? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by making them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's what I just want to make everyone happy. Jeez. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? And since you're kids, you dumb, you haven't realized that, and you're dumb. She really wants so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Sorry. Even there's only so much that I could do. I would try to live harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Monix. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt, to pain, nothing but pain, or hurt. I guess that works. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sari, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Monix, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. To your strict, non-serious face. I made you join the Literature Club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one of them. Not again, once again grab Sari's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Sari. Monix. Sari. Okay, there we go. I said the good name, I'm dumb. I don't care if you're selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Monix. Sari isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sari's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Monix, Sari barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, yeah, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sari puts her arms around me. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Monix. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. And Sari lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah? It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like to spend it all with you? We spend it all with you. That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, when will I have other plans? Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If we did that, then I wouldn't really forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't think that would be very nice for me today. Very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh, okay. I say goodbye to Sari and enter her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Yuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have just texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It could be common sense to do that, but I just had to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything that I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I have everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take her to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it just before you came over, so... It's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess when you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Wife material! That'll be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! You snatched your fist with the president opening at desk door of mine. What's in the desk drawer, bro? What you hiding? What are you hiding in that desk drawer, my guy? Are you hiding inappropriate stuff? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just missing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap as if she was making sure she was keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? Sucker, get used to this. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know that you plan on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I determined to provide an experience that will leave with them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, don't need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Yeah, like what? I said it twice. I wanted to be sure that it sounds like actual talking. Let's see. You remember just her bag? She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that'll be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'll be really kind. I'm not doing the calm, shy female voice anymore. It messes my freaking voice. It ruins the male to female thing. Pretty neat. What's that winding though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Okay, that's not worse. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Can you just do it? Is that so? Some of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the lid. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. You won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. 100! Oh, yeah. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I didn't know it'd be so good at this, Siri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. You sweat cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement that she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker. Oh, here's a marker, Monix. You can write any character you want. Any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish tying the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Sounds really wonderful and fancy. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy, that's what I said. Whoa. Barely she looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is infinite. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Yes, you don't cut yourself, dumbass. I take it and turn it around with my hand. It's heavy and extremely solid. Would you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with the other finger. Ah! Yow! Monix! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Says the wound those fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off right now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curling around my finger. So I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I was just thinking. Yuri rolls her head and face spinning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How can you smell like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess you was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Well, she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon. Oh my lord. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Monix, see if you just do that? Now we're even. He just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for this free aroma of jasmine or the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Monix. He was shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Okay, sorry, I'm very excited today. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing you come up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's when I asked her to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full size cups. That's smart. I put them on the plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Okay, she's hiding something. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, we could do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise in daytime and sunset at nighttime. Wow. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as color guide as we paint. Smart. She's intelligent, I like it. Kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feeling a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this was too childish. No, I didn't mean like that at all. It's kind of funny, no? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri starts painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri moves back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There were droplets of paint on your face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fit small towels and dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. He's facing the neck of the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little bit longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently after, but oh my god! Like, what? I'm in such a zone that I accidentally pressed the button. What's happening? Is it the room with judgment or giving this feeling? No, it's love. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists and a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent and forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew! You see that like you're glad it's over. Was it wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner too. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time to finish our work. Wink, wink. Well, think to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it can happen. Wink wink. When she passes up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I couldn't say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we don't have much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again whenever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumbled over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So, you're very thoughtful, Onyx. Yuri comes up close to me that briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of feel like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to be respond with that? I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Huh? Hi, Monix. Sayuri, just now we weren't... It's okay, Monix. I just stopped to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Sayuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination is being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Onyx. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayuri looks away, put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Monix. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself. Monix, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh, jeez. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand under Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Or does he hear nuts? Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayuri? Okay, so I love you, and you always been dearest friend. I love you. I love you. Eh? Just love you too many times. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Monix. Oh, Siri. It's only Siri wraps her arms tightly around me. Monix, is this really okay? Yeah. I held Siri in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Monix. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Siri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Siri, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Monix. It's okay, Siri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Siri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if you really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Monix? Siri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't understand what Siri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Siri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Siri. Stop a bit. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Siri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Siri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give her everything I've got. Siri's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Yes, sir!